Hi guys, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing well. Some of you know recently I had a baby. I had a little boy. He's actually 4 months old today. That's why I was like, I need to sit down and tell you guys the story about how I found out I was pregnant with my son. So I have a daughter. She is about to be 4, and I did a video on how I found out I was pregnant with her. I will put it up here. So with her, she was a surprise. Definitely the story with finding out I was pregnant with her was a little bit more involved. We were trying. We wanted another baby. We were hoping to have a healthy little baby boy. I found out I was pregnant on January 3rd, 2025, and I had him September 3rd, 2025. So this has been a year. A lot of threes. When I started having symptoms of being pregnant, it was Christmas 2024. We were off. My salon that I work at, we had closed between Christmas and New Year's. I went to a Christmas Eve party and I put on this outfit and it was really tight. And I was like, this fit me a week ago. Why is it so tight? And I just, during the holidays you eat a lot. So I was like, okay, I just gained some weight or something. Then over Christmas break, my husband and I usually do a Lord of the Rings marathon, and we were watching Lord of the Rings in 4K extended edition, living the dream. We were just kind of being couch potatoes, and I was off work and I had this overwhelming craving for vinegar. I wanted vinegar so bad. The salt and vinegar chips, I was fantasizing about eating them until like my mouth burned. When you're eating too many of the chips, it makes like your mouth hurt. I wanted that. What kind of psychopath is like that? Like, who craves vinegar that bad? And we ended up ordering pizza, I think. And I ordered a sandwich at the pizza place, and I told my husband to ask for extra vinegar on it. And he said the guy on the phone was like, what? Like, he was confused. Listen, I'm just trying to eat vinegar right now. So of course, my craving for vinegar, my husband's like, I think you're pregnant. So I go to the store and I get a box with 2 tests in it. No, just kidding. It had 3 tests in it. I took one, it was negative. And then on Christmas Day of 2024, I took another one and it was negative. So I was like, well, all right. And also, like, before, when the tests were negative and I was craving vinegar, I was like, I had Googled some stuff about it and I was like, I guess my body's like missing something, a vitamin or something. So I actually asked my grandma for vitamins for Christmas because I was like, I must be needing something that I'm not getting. I don't know. Christmas goes, watched our Lord of the Rings marathon, and I went back to work on January the 2nd, and my grandma watched my daughter for me. I went down there to pick her up, and my grandma was telling me, so backstory, my grandpa's got Alzheimer's, so he doesn't really like know a whole lot of stuff, like who I am or anything. My grandpa was talking to her about a baby, and she's like, what baby? Because my daughter was down there. She's like, her? And he's like, no, the other one, the boy. She's like, what are you talking? She said that they were arguing about it because he was being very adamant talking about a baby. She's like, there are no other babies, just this one. And she said he told her, just you wait, or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh. I had bought that pack of 3 tests. I'd taken one, it was negative, taken another one, it was negative. And I actually had another one still at the house. So she was telling me all that, and the next day I woke up and I was like, I was experiencing like no symptoms or anything other than craving vinegar, which that went away when I started taking a multivitamin. I was like, okay, well, I took the test and it came up positive, and I was like, I actually recorded my reaction. If I still have the clip, or if I can find it, I'll put it right here. I was looking pretty rough that morning, so I literally woke up. I wasn't expecting it to actually be positive at all. Of course, I ended up having a boy, which is also really crazy that he knew I was having a boy. It was just really, really wild, all of that. It's a short, sweet story. I don't know how long it would have taken me to figure out that I was pregnant if not for like my grandpa knowing, because I was experiencing like no symptoms. I did have some morning sickness in the first trimester, but it was nothing like when I was pregnant with my daughter. I was like very, very sick with her. And I'll do a video on like the birth story, like with my son, because I did one for my daughter, so it's only fair. And I think it'd be cool one day like for them to see these videos, and I don't know, I think it's really cool to have something like this to document and just to talk about finding out you're having a baby. Like, it's exciting. There's not gonna be any more. I keep having people being like, oh, so when's the next one? And I had my tubes tied, so if I ever end up pregnant again, we're gonna meet up and we're gonna egg my doctor's house. We're not gonna be wasting eggs like that in this economy, but we're gonna do something like, no more kids, That was pretty much how I found out I was pregnant with my son. My grandpa just knew that I was having a boy, and it's just wild. Like, when I think about it, it's still like crazy. And it was even crazier like before we found out he was actually a boy, like the waiting, because we found out through blood work again. They did that with my daughter. They didn't really give me the option either. They were just kind of like, oh, you're gonna find out the gender when you get your blood work done. And I was like, okay. me. With both my kids, like I didn't really get the option of like waiting for the ultrasound or like doing a gender reveal. They just flat out told me like with the blood work. That's the story about how I was pregnant with my son, and that was a year ago today already. A year ago today I peed on a stick, found out I was pregnant, and now here I am with a 4-month-old. It's wild, absolutely wild. And he's great. He's chunky, he is happy, healthy, he's a good little man. I will do a birth story on him soon. I don't know if I'll do it on his birthday because that's what I did with my daughter, but I might end up doing his sooner. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know it was kind of short and random, but yeah. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Happy New Year, happy 2026. Hope you guys have a great year. I know I am. I've got 2 happy, healthy kids upstairs, and couldn't be better right now. Bye guys, have a great day.